Alright people, what's up everyone, and welcome to another reaction video for today. And I'm here to watch a video I have had in my suggestions for years. Never watched it, but I've been getting it in my suggestions way more recently. I think it's because I've been watching a lot of animated stuff in the last few months. That would make sense. You know what? It's time. New Pokemon games are out. Of course, I didn't buy them. I just don't have time for them. I heard the frame rate issues and stuff, but even if they weren't, I probably wouldn't get them now. I just played Arceus. I'm kind of Pokemoned out for now. For now, I will get it in the future though. I did eventually play Pokemon Sword. It took about 2 years to play it, but I did. Did I play it last year? I think I did. Yeah, it was like early last year. It was fun. Hey, a Pokemon game every early in the year for me, that's not bad. Right? We got Pokemon Arceus, had Pokemon Sword last year. So maybe I'll pick up Skylar Violet early next year. This is from Jaiden Animations. I don't think I need to introduce this. I'm sure you watched it. It has 80, it's great, 83 million views. I'll never see 83 million views in my life. I don't even know how many my channel has. It might have, maybe if I'm lucky, like a third of this, just for this one video. And I've been wanting to watch Jaiden Animations for a little while. So I attempted my first Pokemon Nuzlocke, which of course is the only thing I know about this one is that your Pokemon, when they faint, they don't faint, they die. I think it's also much harder or something like that. I don't know. That's all I really know about Nuzlocke. I never did it, never really looked into it myself. But I'm sure she'll let me know exactly what the hell's going on. So anyway, link in the description, of course, just in case you never watch it. But I always like to, when it comes to YouTuber created stuff, I definitely put the link. But when it comes to like, because some people ask me like, why don't you put the link of like the trailer or whatever? I'm like, that's just promotional stuff for a big movie or something like that. Like I don't think I need to, especially since those are promotional things. So I don't know. Anyway, let's go. Let's get to it. 3, 2, 1, and play.
Within the Pokemon community, there's a set of self-imposed rules you can add to the games to make them more challenging, called a Pokemon Nuzlocke. You can only catch the first Pokemon you run into per route.
Okay,
if a Pokemon faints, it dies, and you can't use it anymore. And you have to nickname your Pokemon to get more attached to them. That means if you aren't careful, you can technically lose a Pokemon game under those conditions. I've wanted to do a Nuzlocke for the longest time. I've started a couple in the past, but never actually got to finish any because busy. But today's the day that all changes. I decided to make a video on my first full attempt at a Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke. Let's see how it went. After breaking free from the back of the moving truck my mom stuffed me in and introducing myself to the neighbor Brendan, the kid that I always thought was a monkey said that he heard screaming up ahead. Professor Birch is getting mauled by a level 2 Poochyena, so I let his Torchic out and she scratches the crap out of it. He gifts me Torchic for rescuing him, and I name her Teriyaki, my first Pokemon. Walking up the route more, I run into Brendan, who challenges me to a battle, where Teriyaki proceeds to also scratch the crap out of his Mudkip. Good job, Teriyaki.
I'm a water
You're
type. You're fucking
doing great. Professor Birch gives me 5 Pokeballs, and the Nuzlocke has officially started. I walked back up to catch my first Pokemon and ran into a Zigzagoon. Alright, not the best, but I can work with this.
I like that I'm learning the names. I'm not going to pause too much in this, but I like I'm learning the names because I'm bad with Pokemon names. There is 1,000 Pokemon now. That's crazy. I don't even have, like, 1,000 reasons to live. There's 1,000 Pokemon.
You know,
I don't even have 5 reasons to live. I don't even have a reason.
I think we're gonna have a really awesome adventure. Dude, so Teriyaki one-shotted Zigzagoon with a critical hit scratch, but whatever. Contain your murder a little bit, alright, guy? Route 102 is right around the corner, and that's where I was able to catch Corn the Seedot. Look at us, couple of friends ready to take on the Hoenn region together. After watching the weird Kid Wally struggle to catch his first Pokemon, I continued on to Route 104 and found a little Tailo in the grass. Aggressive and screamed and hungry.
Stop.
Oh yeah.
Stop it.
I know your name. In Petalburg Forest, a Team Magma grunt jumps some random professor, so Ari and Teriyaki peck his eyes out.
There you go, murder him. I like it.
Oh, hello, Shroomish. I'm gonna name you Onion. I make it to Rustboro, and while getting ready to take on Roxanne's gym, Teriyaki kills another Zigzagoon I was about to catch. What's your problem with Zigzagoons,
I hate these
dude?
fuckers.
But it turned out alright, because she also ended up evolving. Onion was able to destroy Roxanne with ease, and we got our first gym badge. Exiting the gym, we catch a glance that Team Magma is up to no good again. something about the scorching earth or something. And this old man exclaims that they stole his Pico.
Hey, yo, give me that bet.
Here's your dog. Also, you're coming with me. The mayor thanks me by turning me into his errand boy, and I arrive in Dewford to give a letter to Stephen.
Oh, that's a squirrel. Come on now.
Alright, what do we got?
Oh, a nightmare.
Okay, you chomps. After finding Stephen, it was time to take on Brawley, the next gym leader. Ari's a stone-cold killer and easily earned MVP in that fight. Things were going well. 2 badges in, and the team is looking good. On my way to the next city, I caught a tentacle on the beach.
I might want to do one of these in the future.
Squidward. And after beating Team Magma and Brendan again in Slateport, it was time again to get ready for the gym battle with Watson. But as
I'll pause it real quick. I have a feeling this is gonna... You know, it's not gonna work.
I was fighting some trainer.
The way she's describing the story right now, like everything's a-okay, everything's solid. Everybody's gonna die. It's gonna be like Rogue One.
As Chomps the Mawile got electrocuted a bit too hard and was killed.
Yeah. Okay.
Jaiden, let's battle. I want to show you how strong I am.
These Chomps. Oh well. Shit.
Okay. Ari, this is an electric gym. You're not allowed to fight in here, so you can just wait outside. While battling the gym trainers, Onion evolved into Breloom, and together with Teriyaki, they were able to get another victory. Now we were riding high. 3 gym badges in, and no main casualties. With our massive confidence, we decided to take on the Win Straight Family's challenge of beating all the family members. I had Squidward out front to get him some experience, but we ran into some troubles with Grandma. Oh god, it's gonna do a high jump kick. We can take him out, but I need a clean switch first.
I guess Squidward's gonna die. Oh wow, I was clean. Didn't even notice that.
So I had to sacrifice Hush Child the Whismer, but honestly that was the safest move to ensure no one else died. Goodbye, Hush Child. You might be missed. While we were heading to Fall Arbor, fighting some trainers, Ari evolved. Oh, look at my big bird. Oh, look at you.
Oh, he's good.
We were almost to town, but we had to get through the sooty grass on one
I really like the animation. Oh, that was a good one. That's how I always envisioned it in Pokemon. I mean, I guess the transitions to battles always did the like grass, like shh, or whatever. But I always envisioned it like that. You're in just this tall fucking grass. Like, oh, there's a couple Pokemon over there. Oh, there's a Charmander. I don't understand how this shit's still up.
Jeez.
All this grass.
Get in there with the rest of them.
Show that
I walked into Meteor Falls to see Team Aqua and Team Magma arguing about water and rocks. Can I go? So get over here. They kept complaining, and I had to go up the volcano they were blocking to fight Maxie, the Team Magma leader. That was a hard fight. Onion and Teriyaki were able to take out his Mightyena and Camerupt, but his Golbat hit hard. I ended up having to switch in Ari and double team up to win the battle. Not the most honorable of strategies, but it worked and we're moving on. On the way down the volcano, I ran into a mat shop. Oh, hello there, Chad.
I love mat shop.
What? You're a female?
Oh, yeah.
Did I stutter? We arrived in Level Ridge Town and started getting to the Flannery's gym. During that time, Squidward was almost killed by a Fury swiping Kecleon. Fury swipes. Oh my gosh, that does a lot of damage. Stop! But when it came time to battle, he pulled his weight and more. Honestly, with the team, there wasn't much I could have done to...
So is there actually a video of her playing this?
Flannery's fire Pokemon, but Squidward came in clutch...
I mean, obviously she recorded some of it.
...by learning Bubble Beam, and it was all over for her. Badge 4... under our belt. Brendan met up with us outside the gym to give us goggles so we could walk in the sandstorms. I found a claw fossil, and Anorith was born. I didn't know what to name it, so my friend named him Gary. Now it was time for the 5th gym. After some training, Chad evolved into Machoke, and the team was leveled up. I started the battle with Ari, and after realizing Machoke...
Where's the flower?
And the team was leveled up. I started the battle with Ari, and after realizing I was in trouble...
Oh,
yeah, that doesn't do a lot of damage.
You fucked.
I managed to squeak by with more double teams. Ari was barely able to take out the first slacking, so when the second, stronger one came out...
I thought something else was going on there.
I had to use a different strategy. I brought out Onion to leech seed it and try and get more chip damage in, which worked, but he was also killed by slacking facade, which I thought he could take. Chad was able to finish off the rest of the fight, but that was the first death that actually hurt.
Rest in peace.
I'm not crying. Onion. Someone's just chopping onions in here. But with every down, there's an up. And Corn stepped up and was ready to fill Onion's spot. While passing through Mauville again, Watson asked us to help him turn off the city's generator, and while down there I found a Magnemite. You want to come with?
You want to chill?
Okay. We kept on our way, catching Spurky the Electrike, and while fighting some trainers, Corn survived 2 very close calls. He took a Swords Dance boosted Fury Cutter by Ninjask, and a misclick from me, which resulted in him tanking a wing attack from a Talo. No, Corn, no! Dude,
God.
Corn, I'm so sorry. You're such a trooper. Good news is Squidward evolved while training, so that's neat. We arrived in Fortree City, and this was a gym I was really nervous about.
Damn.
Not only did we not have a good team to take on a flying-type gym, but Winona's Altaria is notorious for sweeping teams if she sets up too many dragon dances. I went to the grass to train up the team.
We're about to lose half the team. It's going to be like some Magnificent Seven shit.
Corn was killed by pin missile from a Zigzagoon.
Dude, Zigzagoon fucking...
No. Stop, Corn.
Zigzagoon came back for some revenge after fucking Torchic killed him.
Corn! You monster! How could you do this? Is this why you kept trying to kill all the Zigzagoons? I want to think that Corn sacrificed himself because he knew we were at too much of a disadvantage going into Winona's gym, and by opening up a space, we could get the type advantage we needed to stand a chance. With a heavy heart, I brought Zip Zap Zop the Magnemite to the team, and realized how much more grinding I was gonna have to do.
No.
I had to fight so many Merrills to get Zip Zap Zop on par with the rest of the team. You want to know how many? The move Thunderbolt can be used 15 times before it runs out.
Right.
And I had to go back to the Pokemon Center almost 6 separate times to refill it. Meaning Zip Zap Zop killed more than 80 Merrill that were living in that lake. Winona
You fucking made the Merrill population just dwindled it down. It's like extinct.
With Swallow, which Zip Zap Zop was able to take out. But she immediately brought out Altaria, which
only
made me very
Pokemon
scared
left.
because I know she's got Earthquake on that thing. I didn't have a clean switch, and I knew no one on the team could take 2 hits from this Cloud Bird. So I ultimately decided that I'd have to have Zip Zap Zop paralyze it in exchange for his death. Goodbye, Zip Zap Zop. You weren't here for long, but your efforts will not be in vain.
Oh
my god!
Oh my god!
Zip Zap Zop lived the earthquake
Yo, Zip Zap Zop.
on 2 HP like a mad lad. Corn must have been looking down on us for that one because there was definitely a 90% chance Zip Zap Zop was supposed to die there. Yeah. With that string of luck, I was able to switch Ari in for Zip Zap Zop to predict another earthquake and started chipping away at the Altaria, which was not going to be easy. She was already starting to stack up those dragon dances, which make her moves even more powerful, and I was legitimately sweating. But with what little luck we had left, Winona got greedy and tried to get in that last dragon dance, and that's when Ari was able to swoop in and snipe that kill. If that Altaria would have decided to attack at any point, she would have one-shotted anyone and everyone on my team. Thank you, Corn. You shined your photosynthesis onto us. From there, I was able to heal up Zip Zap Zop and sweep the rest of our team. The 6th gym badge was ours. Outside the safari zone, I found a Duskull I was able to catch. I tried to have Gary on the team since resurrecting him from the dirt, but he honestly has like no moves that do damage, so I decided to replace him with Sin. We arrived in Lily Cove and I tried fishing on the beach for a Pokemon, but Chad punched the Whalmer I reeled up too hard and killed it. We stormed Team Magma's base, and while trying to get the Master Ball they've got on the ground, an Electrode exploded and almost killed Chad, which was uncalled for. After beating Defeating their admin, they escaped into a submarine, and I went on to fight the next gym. Tate and Liza were the first double battle gym leaders, and I didn't realize until too late that I was just a tad underleveled for them.
Chad underleveled?
They don't have any more than 2 Pokemon, so I think we should
that
be
means
okay.
they gonna be strong. Oh!
42!
Fuck! Oh no, they're done. Wait, how long have this video left, alright?
Zip Zap Zop made a good duo, being able to confuse and paralyze them, but Solrock managed to get off a sunny day powered flamethrower in Zip Zap Zop's face, which totally killed him. That really
slowly
sucked.
melted.
He put in so much work for the team and really carried us this far. The rest of this fight's for you, Zip Zap Zop. Squidward came out, and together with Sin, were able to finish off the duo, getting us our 7th gym badge.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, Sparky, you're up. I think I single-handedly wiped out the entire water Pokemon population between Zip Zap Zop and Sparky. I went to Shoal Cave and caught Blubby the Spheal, and went out to take on Maxie one last time. For some reason, I didn't learn my lesson when being underleveled for Tate and Liza, because I was even more underleveled for Maxie.
Yeah.
Mightyena.
41, okay.
It doesn't go down? This fight was rough. Chad was able to take out his Mightyena, but I resorted to Squidward when his Crobat came out, and luck wasn't on my side.
Oh no, Squidward!
Squidward was killed by a high roll wing attack. No. The way Pokemon works is there's a small range of damage an attack can do. It's not actually the same all the time, and it's kind of based on chance. So even though it looked like Squidward could have lived 2 wing attacks, Maxie was able to get a low roll on the first one, and a high roll on the second. Which was the death of Squidward. But it wasn't time to give up. We had to persevere for Squidward. Ari came in and took out the Crobat and lived on 1 HP when hit by Camerap's Rock Slide.
Whoa, living on the edge.
But we
living on the prayer.
Barely. After that fight, I needed to take a step back and seriously grind up the team again. If we were just a bit more underleveled, we would have been murdered. Blubby joined the team and we got to work, eventually arriving in Sutopolis. Steven and the Sutopolis gym leader, Wallace, were there saying Groudon was in the cave because someone used the wrong orb and pissed him off. So I went in there, walked up to Groudon
and got murdered.
Master Balled him.
Oh, okay.
There's no way I'm fighting Groudon. Now get in the box. While fighting Wallace, Sparky was able to take out his Love Concealio.
I can't use
Sin beat his Whiscash, and Chad finished off the Milotic. The team was perfect. And after obtaining our final gym badge, I knew we were ready for the Elite
she
Four.
said that
we got through Victory Road. Wally tried to fight us for the last time, but he just needs to stop. We exited the cave, and there it was. The final challenge.
Here it is.
Here we go.
We're gonna win it all.
was up first, and honestly, he wasn't a challenge at all. Chad and Teriyaki were able to take care of his team with ease.
You know, actually, I'm gonna switch what I'm saying. No, they'll all die.
Phoebe wasn't difficult either, with Sin and Blubby being MVPs. Glacio was a bit tougher. Teriyaki was able to take out her Glalie, and Sparky could handle her Celios, but her Walrein was the big problem. Walreins are thick, can tank a lot of hits, and can do a lot of damage. I would know, because I have one. I brought out Chad, and she was able to get in a good amount of damage, but she was ultimately killed by Blizzard. Sin came out to try and defuse it, but it broke through the confusion and landed a Sheer Cold. Sheer Cold is a one-hit KO move. It has a 30% chance of hitting the target, and will fail if the target Pokemon's level is higher than the user's. But even under all those conditions, it hit, and Sin was killed. Two great team members. Down and out. Chad was with us for so long and pulled so much weight, and Sin got us through some really tough battles. Even with those losses, we were able to finish racing off and move on to the final Elite Four member, Drake. Drake's got a tough team, but we've got a Blubby, and she wanted revenge for her fallen comrades. She ice beamed every single one of Drake's Pokemon. Just a straight-up massacre.
Hell yeah.
And with that, it was on to the last battle. Steven Stone. I was legitimately nervous. I led with Sparky to take out his Skarmory as quick as possible, and Blubby was able to take out his Claydol and Aggron, but then came his Metagross. This might be the end. Metagross is Steven's strongest Pokemon, so I needed to hinder it as much as I could before it started doing serious damage. I knew his Metagross had Earthquake, which would definitely take out most of my team, so I had to have Spurky Kamikaze to get a paralysis off. Blubby came out again, and after a lot of hard work, finally beat the Metagross by spamming Surf. Teriyaki was able to finish his Cradily, and his final Pokemon was Armaldo, Gary's final revenge for getting booted from the team. I brought up Blubby because Teriyaki was pretty weakened, and after realizing she gets two-shotted by him, I knew she was gonna have to die. So with a heavy heart, Blubby pulled off her last Surf, getting Armaldo in the red.
I would love to see an anime version of this.
The Pokemon like a straight who's been with us from the start.
26 episode anime of just the Nuzlocke, where it's just Pokemon, but they die.
Friends die in front of her. The OG refused to let any more murder happen. Onion, Corn, Zip Zap Zop,
use the power of friends.
Chad, Sin, Spurky, Blubby. Their zeros and ones won't go down in vain.
Was there anybody that was forgotten
to the head, and we did it.
Hell
we completed the Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke. Teriyaki and Ari were the only survivors, but the whole team put in a lot of work to get us to number 1. A cheers to the true Mad Lads.
I could be wrong, but that might be better than the Detective Pikachu movie. No, not wrong. That was really good. I actually really enjoyed that. Like, legitimately, I was there. Chad. I'm upset Chad died. I just love Machops, Chokes, and Champs. I like Machop more, though. I feel like I'm like the only one that's like, I love a Doom Eternal. I love a manly game, like I want to shoot guys, I want to murder, but when it comes to Pokemon, I want my Pokemon to stay cutie woody forever. And when they evolve, I'm like, well, you're not cutie woody anymore, so I don't fuck anymore. Now you're just stats. I'll remember you as you were. I hope they remember you. Classic Dan Os quote. Dan OS. Anyway, I attended my first Pokemon Nuzlocke. That was great, and I really enjoyed that. So I'll probably watch more. Link in the description. Oh yeah, she's streaming too right now. She's been streaming for the last I want to say 3 days. I think she's not playing anything, but I think she's she's doing Pokemon Twitch except on YouTube, which is funny. I just popped in randomly. I was like, oh, cool, a stream. And it was that. I was like, what? Anyway, there you go. That's it. That was fun. I really enjoyed that. So, yeah, there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, we'll see you guys later. Goodbye.